Hello. Hello, hello.
Hello, Pily.
Hello, Alfredo. How are you today?
Fine. It's a different date. 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It's very strange.
Very strange week. Why?
The coronavirus. The
Yeah,
people.
right.
You know the sick. The people is ghost.
Paranoid. Yeah, put in our no, because you yeah, with strange
Yes.
our party
For moments. It's
say you can have thinking or line of disease. Yeah, happening okay, you get it, and then a little bit paranoid, then you will be face like, oh my god, I'm gonna do different faces, right? What that we
my mother. The coronavirus is yes, and in work. All is the dead possible. And I don't go to work now. And 3 weeks it's very common.
about it. That's not very stressful. Yeah, like bacterial, but not really precautions. Maybe we should help in case of avoid
Yes, maybe.
what you it's real.
People have problems, and this is very
It's probably for the world.
it's very easy. Say they have problems and
I think it's that has our really operations, they have response, and also they have threads, se están moviendo los hilos to make things happen and to be side effects. You know, they are doing stuff so they can have benefit or they can have like I don't blame Chinese people maybe there, but I think there is a deeper they're playing Chinese people. To the same word, sorry, they keep it secret until a
is for
yeah,
many
of course.
there is a and después
Like,
the beginning, and I don't know how to explain it. But
okay, I'm talking about let's just yeah, brain is also and your face and your brain yeah, it's really crazy. Yeah, but you're saying you're nothing to do. It's more.
And it's not the conflict with the United States. All most political, I see uh, things, and all this part is based on this the concept the
Okay.
how to say the economic
La comunidad europea.
yes the economic yes of course the UK the
Yes.
very important for the
Europe.
the community is the community laws the vision the happening in the future and the other spices
maybe it was they, but they always that part of that what it is. So they are
only China.
Oh yeah, I told me that sorry way to arrange their history. They are doing rules and they're having precautions. They are doing a better way. Like
Yes.
for yeah, and they focus on what they need to do and follow the rules.
For the socialist,
Yeah, what I meant is that the military government son los que están moviendo con relación.
Yes.
That's what I do.
Okay.
So let's begin with the class and talk about So today is young, and
He's that, and a me is the young. That's the
okay, so you have
¿Tienes un problema
a
de
sister that is older than you, and you have a younger brother or sister.
My sister is younger. My brother is old man.
It's older than you.
Older.
So your sister is younger than you, and
Yes.
you are the middle child,
Yes.
right?
It's a Malcolm. Saying a Malcolm.
like in Malcolm. Yeah, me too. I have an older brother and a younger sister, like you, Alfredo.
It's difficult.
Yeah, that position or that spot is difficult, yes. Because you have an older brother
yes.
that it's like your father in my case,
yes.
and my sister that was very the favorite one.
yes.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah, it happens. Okay, Alfredo, let's watch the video. It's about 3 or 5 minutes, and then we will continue, okay?
This video has been brought to you by NordVPN. Go to nordvpn.com/Domix and use the code Domix for...
Oh my god. Really? Here we go again.
This video has been brought to you by NordVPN. Go to nordvpn.com/Domix and use the code Domix for 75% off a 3-year plan with a free extra month. I've been alive for over 28 years now, and despite having significant events in my life, I have some pretty random assortment of memories from my childhood. Take my 18th birthday, for example. It's supposed to represent the day I entered adulthood, but I actually don't remember what I did that day. It was a Saturday, so I wasn't at school, but I was in architecture, so I was definitely doing homework. I know I didn't hold a big party, so I probably just had a nice dinner with my family. Except I don't even remember where we ate. So I don't recall my adulthood gateway birthday from 10 years ago, but I do remember the last night I was in Philippines 20 years ago before immigrating to Canada. I guess you can debate that moving away would be a pretty significant event, but when I was 6, I didn't understand how far Canada was and how life-changing this move was actually gonna be. Anyway, I remember that night not because we had a long travel ahead of us, but because I was sleeping on the floor in the living room. I guess so once we wake up, it would be easier to quickly leave the house to go to the airport. I was a little restless and was tossing around and then turned towards the couch. And that's when a cockroach crawled out and then disappeared away from my peripherals. That's it. That's my last memory before moving. In grade 2, when we first moved to Canada, I made a friend who invited me to come over and play with his Transformer toys. I get to his house and we go to his room. And me already being a troll at that age, I go straight to his dresser and open one of the drawers. I find his underwear and pull one out and yell, "Ooh, underwear!" Like he's supposed to be embarrassed of it or something, like, haha, I wear these too, but I'm gonna make fun of you for it. Kids are such jerks. He laughs nervously and then we proceed to play with his toys. And that's how I remember Marcus. A chubby kid with cool toys that wore tighty-whities like me. In grade 4, I was out at recess playing a big game of Manhunt with a bunch of kids. Manhunt is basically just tag, but if you get caught, you join the hunter team and help tag the others until everyone is caught. I was hiding out between 2 portables, I think Americans call them trailers, which wasn't really a great spot because it was a dead end. If someone found me there, my exit would be blocked. And indeed, someone found me there and blocked my exit. There was maybe 3 to 4 meters between the portables, which gave me a tiny bit of room to try and juke my way past the hunter, except there was a loose nail sticking out of one of the portables, which caught my shirt as I was escaping and made a huge tear right under my armpit and also gave me a big cut. But I was more embarrassed than pained, so instead of going to a teacher for some help, I just fled and continued playing the game. 'Cause I go hard. I play to win. And even when recess was over, I continued to try and hide my battle wound for the rest of the day as if it was a sign of weakness, like, oh, I can't let them know I bleed. Mr. Sandal, Dominic is bleeding. Shut up! There was this one time in PE, or phys ed, or gym, or whatever you want to call it, and we were playing basketball. If you've ever met me in person and thought I'm really short, well, you're right to assume that I was the smallest kid in my class for the duration of my childhood. We were split up into teams, and mine had some bloody good players who were black. At one point, we were on the opponent side, and my teammate Mark was in a position to either pass to me or to my other taller and more skilled teammate. He passed to me. I went for a three. Cash money. And even though I scored, my teammates still complained like, hey man, why didn't you pass to me? And Mark replied with, what? Dom is a good shot. Which was a lie. I mean, I was decent, definitely not as good as the other guy, but I feel like Mark just said that to justify his choice. And even though I probably only scored like one more point for the rest of the game, I had such a huge boost of self-confidence after hearing Mark's encouraging words. In grade 5, I had a crush on this girl in my class.
Okay, enough. What do you think about the video, Alfredo?
It's funny.
Yeah, it is. Do you remember what is it about?
Okay, I wow, just change the slide. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's good. I respond your questions, or they change the.
Just tell me about the video. Did you like it? What is it about?
It's funny. Remember the moments for my childhood.
Childhood. You remember your childhood?
I am when I go to the secondary.
When you went to junior high school?
The high school, yes, of course. The fat is the gordito, fat boy.
Okay, you were fat or overweight?
Muy.
Overweight.
Overweight.
¿Tenía sobrepeso? Overweight?
Yes, of course. And my friends the all time say me the gordito. Oh.
Okay. They make fun of you. Se burlaban de ti. They make fun of you.
In Mexico is natural.
Yeah.
All time if not if not see pretty. The people.
Men should be feo formal y ¿qué? Feo formal y. How men should be in Mexico? Feo formal y fornido, right? Or something like that.
In Mexico is así. But
is it? That's the way it is in Mexico.
It's normal.
Yeah, it's normal. So,
how do you say? Debes de ser.
You should be.
Repeat.
You should be.
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 You should be a güero, a blondie.
Blonde. You should be blonde.
2 years, and the thing, delgado, and the nerd, but no.
To have what? You should be blonde. You should be thin, and you should have what?
Okay. It's como si con sa.
Estoy diciendo lo que tú estás diciendo solamente para que te vayas como familiarizando con cómo se decía, cómo se dice, pero me refiero a la última parte que dijiste. The last part you said was you have to be blonde, you have to be thin, and you have to be what? Or to have what? ¿Qué tenías que tener en el último?
Intelligent, a nerd.
You have to be intelligent, and also you have to have money, right?
Ay, no, 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 no. The
Not
money,
necessarily.
other status.
Higher level?
No,
Higher status?
eran very
Okay.
poor.
Yeah.
I-
Yeah.
I
But
work
there is also myth that if you don't have money, if you're not handsome, you should be talk active one.
No, this is in the licenciatura. In how do you say licenciatura?
In the college? In college?
College. No, 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 no. In the high school, no. The high school is important. The hands-on. Yeah, in the college is very, very important. The money.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I think when in junior high school, in high school, but it gets a little bit more important in college, of course.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So thank you for sharing, Alfredo. Now here are some phrases that I want you to learn about your childhood, how to describe your childhood. For example, growing up means to get older or to go from being a child to an adult. You grow up, okay? You were a little boy or a little baby, then you grow up to be a boy, and then you grew up to be an adult. You were a baby at the beginning, then you grew up to be a boy, and then you grew up to be an adult or a man, okay? That's what
Okay.
it means. Raise a child or bring up a child. Criar. Yes? Criar. It takes care of, to teach, to feed, to help, to mentor. I was raised to be a hard worker. I was raised to be honest. I was brought out to respect my elders. It is clear?
Okay. I understand.
So, Alfredo, you were raised to be what?
I my father is was
Raised me?
my father was the hard worker. He he
Raised you
worked
to be a hard worker?
yes.
Excellent.
It's a old man in this moment. He have 19 years old.
He's 99 years old?
Yes, he's very very old, and he work on he have the worker taller worker is good. He
He
worker
worked all his life? ¿Trabajó todo el tiempo?
yes.
He was
They
he is or was a hard worker?
he has that trabajo. He has all the time.
He was working all the time?
Yes.
¿Estaba trabajando todo el tiempo?
Sí, yes, of course. He is very strange. Don't see the family. He is my work is first. My work is first, and acumular. How do you say?
Okay. So he
Acumular.
was making money all the time, or he was working all the time, and I think that was a man that cares about his family, but the way he demonstrate his love to his family, it was like giving, right?
No,
Giving.
he no,
He gave. Él daba, 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 daba. O sea, era como su manera
it's
de...
proveedor. How do you say?
Era proveedor.
Yes, only proveedor. And for he, para él, sí, for he, the work is very important. The family is, okay, yeah, I have a boy. I have once my son, my son, or and that's all. That's all. Yeah. He worked the
He was
7 o'clock.
a provider.
Provider. Okay.
Yes, provider.
Only, that's all.
Maybe that's the way he was taught. ¿Fue la manera en que le enseñaron, tal vez?
Maybe. Is maybe.
To express his love for the ones he loved or loves. Okay, maybe. And remember that in Mexico, well, or
In
yeah,
Mexico,
I think in Mexico, or in another countries too, men should be providers. That's the only role they play in a family. They don't need to take care about babies or something like that. They only need to provide, give money, and stay, and that's the role they had.
yes, of course. In Mexico is muy alto, highest. The this is person or this is fathers. I think.
Okay. Yeah, that's the way it's still, but I think it's changing little by little, right? Creo que está cambiando un poquito, little by little, but maybe in that age, that was the way it used to be, right?
The new fathers, the new families
The junior generations are changing that.
Right now the fathers is preocupante, se preocupan.
Are more involved, están más
more,
relacionados, envueltos in
the
partnerhood.
Yes, of course.
Taking care. This is what you are going to learn, taking care. Ahorita te voy a enseñar esa parte, cómo puedes decir que están más involucrados en el cuidado de sus hijos.
Okay. Taking care.
Okay, so Alfredo, how was your childhood? Just an adjective. Here's an adjective. I have an adventurous childhood. I had a great childhood. I have a very pretty good childhood. I have a difficult childhood, or I have a very hard or tough childhood. How was your childhood, Alfredo?
Hard childhood. Very
adventurous?
No, adventures no. Hard, chill out.
Why, Alfredo?
¿De verdad quieres oírlo?
Bueno, no sé.
Okay.
¿Qué tal que estoy metiéndome en algo muy personal?
Fast, rápido. My mother say me, Alfredo, the Chago. I have two names, Santiago Alfredo, and say me, Chago, your qualification, your score is 90.9. Decía, oh no, mom, this is a 10. No, and plus, build, golpear.
Oh, they used to beat you.
Or castigo. How do you say castigo?
Punish.
And the punish in the shower, cold shower, and out the shower, and the will pegar, hit the cable de
with a wire. They hit you with a wire. They used to hit you with a wire.
Con el cable de la plancha por una décima. Entonces, and I said, mom, and I, si yo me defendía, she
myself.
She told me, give me your hand, Alfredo, and they put my hand in the.
You make it worse.
In the comal, que hot comal, I put
the hot pan. They put your hand on the hot pan.
Yes, and when my father is coming in the night, my mother say, Alfredo don't have the good score. Yes, and other game was my father hit me or other
again.
It's very, very, very hard. My infancia.
It was very hard. I can see that. Yeah, my parents used to hit me too, but I think they are learning. new generations are learning that it's not good to hit your children, but it's also good to be like set up some rules.
Yes, my mother said,
Okay.
this is,
Yeah, like
they hit you for your bien, por,
no, because of my behavior. Yeah, I used to fight a lot with my siblings, and also I used to be like very like restless. That could be the word. Yeah, like sí, como yeah, sí, como muy traviesa.
you're
Yeah,
really?
yeah. I used to do a lot of bad stuff that make my parents very angry. Yeah, and fight a lot with my siblings. Peleaba mucho con mis hermanos. So yeah.
But it's natural. You are the middle, and your brother is big, and your parents, all love is for him, and is sister okay, your sister is the little or la pequeña,
The favorite,
and,
yeah.
and your father say, ah, the baby, no problem, is a good girl. Is good? Ah,
Yes,
good.
kind
Eh,
of.
eh,
Hey, how do you know that, Alfredo? Yeah, that's the way it was. Kind of.
conozco bien eso. Ah,
You know that thing very good, that one good. Okay,
okay.
so taking care, Alfredo. Taking care means to take care of, to teach, to watch, to protect, feed. You can just take care of something, you can take care of something, and you can take care of someone. Puedes cuidar algo o
Yes,
puedes cuidar a alguien.
yes.
For example, can you take care of my bag? I am going to the bathroom. Nosotros diríamos, ¿puedes echarle un ojo? Porque voy al baño. Échale un ojo a mi bolsa mientras voy al baño. That's what it means. I am going to take care of my friend's apartment this weekend. Voy a echarle un ojo a cuidar el departamento de mis amigos mientras no están este fin de semana. But also you can take care of someone. When I was younger, both of my parents worked so often, my grandma would take care of me during the day when my parents were working. Yes? So who took care of you, Alfredo? Your mom, right? Because your dad was always working, isn't it?
Okay, okay.
Okay. Let's move on to the part that I would like to talk with you before the class is over. What you used to do when you were a child? Okay. So used to describes an action or actions that happened in the past that are no longer true. For example, I used to live in Morelia, Michoacan. I am not living there anymore. I used to have long hair. I used to play football. Okay? So something you used to do and you are not doing it anymore. Used is followed by a verb in infinitive. For example, I used to play on the street. I used to have uh, longer hair when I was a kid. Sorry, I skipped the word longer hair. When I was a kid, I used to jump the rope. When I was in high school, I used to play soccer. I used to jump on my bed and I used to eat a lot of candies. What you used to do, Alfredo?
When I chilled, uh, I used to have longer hair in the
Junior high school? You
high
used to
school.
have longer hair in junior high school?
When I finished the high school, the old hair, the longer hair, is for me in the shoulder. is maybe 5 or 10 centimeters in your shoulder, in the shoulder.
Short lathe, shoulder lathe.
Yes.
Te llegaba el pelo hacia los hombros, shoulder lathe.
Yes.
Okay.
This is moment is my rebel moment for me.
Okay.
And
You were rebellious.
Okay. And I played the baseball. I am
You used
the
to play baseball?
yes, and I like it, the baseball. I play in the
Team?
Maya League, and I have the position shortstop is the right fielder and
First?
first base.
Okay. You still playing baseball?
Yes, maybe 5 years played in the league and 2 years the cascarita.
Okay. And you're still doing it as a hobby?
It's
Or
I
you're
like
still training?
the hobby.
Okay, as a hobby? Okay, great.
I like the when I young, I like the sports, swimming, baseball, football, American football. I had the soccer. Don't like it. Is maybe karate, taekwondo.
Okay.
Okay.
What did you like the most to do when you were a little kid?
Wow. Uh,
¿Qué es lo que más te gustaba hacer, Alfredo, cuando estabas pequeño?
soñar, dreams, soñar.
To
I like,
dream?
yes. My mother all the time is, how do you say, Heilet, encerrado.
Um, lock you
Ajá,
up? ¿Te encerraba? Lock you up?
talking me. No, I don't owe the others friends.
You
Uh,
stay at home, te quedabas en casa.
yes, all time. My mother is scared. Oh my God! This man say me. No, no. And
Okay, your mom was overprotected.
yes, and this is woman. Say my balls. ¿Cómo se llama? Back. And my father. Oh Lola, don't worry. Enter in your house.
So she was an overprotector for you. You were overprotected. She was
No,
scared all the time about
I
anything
think
that could happen.
is she. No, I remember when my brother out my house. Is he say me, I am
You
the
told me?
happy man.
Wow, so she was very scared about everything, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
she try to keep you safe, right? So
yes,
that's what she keeps you inside the house, so you couldn't make a lot of friends easily, right?
yes.
So you imagine you drama
The,
out up about what you would do or something like that, like just your imagination.
yes, my imagination is great, and all the time I think the design, because now I am the engineer. I love the uh, uh,
Create.
create servers. When I say my boss, Alfredo, I need the new server for these things, and I say, oh no problem. I have five ideas of
How to do
to
it.
resolve this problem. When I
Wow.
finish the server, lo mejoro.
The
I
best.
the best. The the best the performance. This is the server, and all the time I think cómo mejorarlo. How do you say
How
mejorarlo?
to improve it. You
How
are
to
always thinking about how to improve it.
improve it? How this the serie de Team Allen?
Okay.
Okay, okay. I see. And I like it, the my profession.
You like
And
what you do? You like your work? Excellent. No many people can say that, I think. A few people said, I really like my job.
yes,
You are lucky, Alfredo. No many people is working because we need money to eat, to be alive, to have a
of course.
house, to travel, to do things, to have
All,
things.
all time, I am working the engineer, and I love it. In this moment, okay, maybe 10 years ago, I say I need the PH, and I begin the maestría. How do you say maestría in English?
Master?
Master. And I begin the master in engineering. And when I finish, I say 2 years, 3 years, 4 years before, and say I need to the others maestry. And right now, intento I intento finish my PH in education. I say that you say me it's not possible because why not speak English be very good? I am traumado, psicotrauma.
No, you
What?
are learning English now and you are doing very good, Alfredo,
Ah,
so don't
I
worry
hope
about it.
so.
You are doing your best and you are doing well.
Uh, maybe one day. My psychotrauma is because one day Russian man say me, "Hey Alfredo, talk
Open.
my door," and I say open, and he enter and say, I need have a problem with the equation in physical. My computer is broken, and I don't turn my head and say, give me try to 5 6 minutes and return, please. He say me,
He told
what?
me.
And I say, okay, yeah, 5 minutes and return. No, I no see the man. 5 minutes before he told my door and say me, hey, Alfredo, you speak Brooklyn man. Negro, the Brooklyn.
What?
I see. Yes. In this moment, the English is se me olvidó todo el inglés para toda mi vida.
I
Y-
You forgot all
Ya
the
no,
English that you know?
yes. This is the history of my tales.
The story of your day? Oh my God. But you freeze, te congelaste. Eso es lo que puedes decir. You
Yes.
freeze. Te sentías tan
Okay.
asustado, you were feeling so scared that you freeze. It doesn't matter, Alfredo. It happens to all of us. Nos ha pasado a todos.
Okay.
Maybe in another, that would be a very good topic to talk about. In another class, I will tell you about my experiences with Native Americans or with Native American or Native English speakers. When I went for the first time to the US and I tried to speak English, I was like, are you okay, Pily?
Yes.
Are you okay, Pily? Yes. Like, everybody was making fun of me. The lady there that was very mean with me, um, that was very mean to me, actually. She was very rude, and like I couldn't even say, I want to have French fries. I want to buy those French fries. And really forgot about the name of the chips. I like, I want those. And she said, what's its name? And I say, I don't know.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
God. And she was like, okay, so if you're not asking, if you don't need anything, move away, please. I need to attend the other customer. And I say, attend the other customer. And I say, okay. So I spent 15 minutes trying to remember how to call them. And then I went back and I say, I want French fries. That's what I did. And I did it. So don't worry. It will happen again and again until you get it, Alfredo. But you will get it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
For me, it's very,
it
very
was a
easy.
pleasure to have you in my class as always, Alfredo. You make the class very, very interesting and very, it flies away, actually. And I
Okay.
hope you enjoy it as I do, and that you have learned a lot. The time is almost time to go, and almost time to go to bed. I am really tired. I hope you have a good night, and see you soon next class.
No, that's all. But estoy preocupado por ti porque vas a trabajar más.
No, it's this is my last class for today.
Ay, very
Yes,
good.
now I'm going to bed. Well, actually, have dinner and then go to bed.
Excellent. Excellent. Very good.
So,
For
see you
me,
soon, Alfredo. Nice to have
see
you in
you.
my class.
See you.
Have a good night.
Okay, see you. See you. Bye.
Sorry. Something you need to
No, no,
say?
no. That's all. That's all.
Okay, thank you for sharing, by the way, Alfredo. Sharing with me your childhood. It was very interesting.
Thanks.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.